Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jake from Operations, and welcome to Operations Trainual, episode number 1, American Odds. So, in sports betting with American odds, you will often see either a negative odd or a positive odd. And today we will go over some of these odds. So again, when you make a wager on an event, that event will either have positive odds or negative odds. So today we'll go over what these actually mean. So what positive odds mean is how much you will win if you risk $100. So positive is how much you will win in the event that you risk $100. We'll give you an example here. Let's say that the event that you are interested in has odds of plus 190. Well, remember, this says how much you will win in the event that you risk $100. So, if the odds are plus 190, this means if I wager 100 and win, I will win $190. Okay? The same holds true with any positive odds. If I wager $100 and win, I will win $120. Now, there will be times whereby we have what is called an underdog, or a team that is expected to lose the match or game. In this event, you may see what we call longer odds, that is to say 1,500. So if you see a game that's 1,500, there is a severe underdog. But this is to say how much you'll win in the event you risk $100. So if I bet $100 here and win, I will win, you guessed it, $1,500. Now what's important to note here is you can bring the decimal to the left or to the right, and the same principle holds true. So let's just take this plus 120 for example. If instead of wagering 100, I bring the decimal point to the left and I wager $10, well, that stands to pay out $12 in that case. Conversely, if I bring the decimal point out to the right and I wager 1,000, that stands to pay out, you guessed it, $1,200. So the same principle will be in effect no matter how much you wager with positive odds. All right. So let's take a look at negative odds. So negative odds are interesting in that they have the exact same type of theory behind them. So if you are on a game with negative odds, then that is saying how much you need to risk in an effort to win $100. So again, how much do I need to risk in an effort to win $100? Okay? So let's go over a few examples here. So the most common one that you'll more than likely see is an event with minus 110 odds. So again, this is how much you have to bet in order to win $100. So I bet $110 and win, then I get profit, and this bit's important, This is profit, right, of how much? Right, $100, okay? So now remember, the decimal rule still takes effect. So our decimal rule would say, fine, I bet $11. I bet $11. Well, that stands to pay out how much? Exactly, $10. The same holds true for an $1,100 bet. If I bet $1,100, that stands to pay out how much? Exactly, $1,000. So what's important to remember about American odds are the principles are very simple. If the event has positive odds, that is to say how much you will win in the event that you risk $100. Negative odds, how much do I need to risk in an effort to win $100? With that said, this has been the first episode of Ops Training Manual or Trainual called American Odds. Thanks again.